Everybody, welcome back to the Iron Oak Sawmill. Devin and myself are working on a very special project this morning. You may have seen these logs sitting in front of her shop. There was a couple who more here with it. These are American chestnut. And if you know the story of the American chestnut, what happened in the early 1900s is a blight came over with the Chinese chestnut from China into the Bronx Zoo in New York. And that blight wiped out the American chestnut tree. It's a fungus, it grows cankers on the trees die. And unfortunately, it decimated almost every single American chestnut tree. They still grow out of the stumps of the tree, but again, the blight is still in the air, gets on the tree, grows canker, and they die. And that's what happened to this one. Luckily, this one got to this size. They don't normally get that big, and that's about, the butt log on that is about 16 inches. What they're doing now is the American Chestnut Foundation is trying to crossbreed, genetically engineer the American chestnut tree. They're crossbreeding it with the Chinese chestnut, trying to get that little bit of genetics that makes it blight resistant. And so the American chestnut can retain 99.99% of all of its properties, which is great rot resistance, beautiful color, nice grain, strength, and lightweight. It was the perfect tree almost. But their efforts they might be pretty close to doing it, guys. So if you want to check out some information on that, I'll put a link down in the description, or just Google search the American Chestnut Foundation. Lots of information out there on it, and if you can help support them, do so. In the meantime, Deb and I are going to get these up on the mill. We just trimmed the ends off of this one and this one. Some of them were not worth milling, so we're going to be turning them into turning blanks for either bowls or whatever we can use this for. And there's also some apple mixed in here. But that's going to make some nice turning bowls too. But what we've got is probably a 6-foot long, 14 to 16 inch butt log. And then 2 upper limbs that normally, I mean, I wouldn't even play with this stuff with any other tree. But being American chestnut, I want to salvage everything I can out of this and try to make what I can out of it. I don't know if it's going to be stable enough to do anything with. I don't know if it's going to warp twist bow on me. I'm not sure. Never worked with it, of course. Not many people have. But what we're going to do is feature this larger one here. It's got a nice crotch on the end, so we'll see some crotch figure, I hope. I'm not sure. I've never cut one open. And then, of course, the beautiful chestnut brown coloring. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up on the mill and get started. Okay, we got it loaded up on the mill. Of course, all the bark fell off as soon as we put it up there. So we got all the bark cleaned up. Let's take a closer look at what we're going to find in here. Worm shelves. You got a little bit of undulation here, which will be some compression figure off of this branch here. Working our way down at this end. I don't know if you could catch that. This, it's going to be a lot of curl right along in here. If you can see the undulations in that wood. Now again, it's a sapwood. It's pretty much gone off of here, but it's a very thin layer of sapwood, so we're going to find some nice curl there. This is the butt log, so that's from the butt flare coming out on this, created that curl there. Let's walk around the other side and get a look. Okay, here on, we're going to pick up a crotch here. You can see all the curl from that, the compression figure from that coming up along the side. Not seeing anything in there. Well, I am seeing a little bit of curl in here. There's going to be some curl in this log. This is going to be nice. And then we have this aligned to catch the best crotch figure across here. We had to reseal this one because we cut that one leader off. All right, the log's about 6.5 feet long on the crotch end, about 22 inches across, and we've got the crotch laid out here so it's in plane with the mill deck. We're going to pick up a second crotch down here. That again is in the same plane. I can still see that curl in there. It's going to be some nice stuff. You can see the compression figure along here. And then here on the butt end, about 16 inches across with the butt flare. So I think we're going to have a nice log here. go.
Nice.
Wow. There you go. There's your chestnut brown wood. And the sapwood on this is, what, a 1/4 inch thick? There you go. Oh, nice. Solid chestnut wood here. Man. No real crotch grain to speak of yet. Start of it here. But like I said, this is our reference cut. This gives us a nice flat surface to reference off of. I'm going to go ahead and flip the log over. We're going to get slicing some 9/4 slabs. Come on over, let's get some scraping going on here. Oh boy.
That's
oh,
nice.
That cuts much better. We changed blades, guys. The other blade, I've seen it better days. This was that there was a trough in this side like this in here. So this is a good chance for epoxy fill here. But
there you go.
You know what? I see crotch here, I see crotch up here, just starting out. Let's get some water on this and see what it looks like.
Let me show more.
Wow. Look at that. Beautiful chestnut color, chestnut brown grain in there. Man, it's a little bit of sun glare. Let's get around that. Said here's that trough. Good opportunity for epoxy fill on that one. It's only about 1 inch deep beyond this. You can see where just a little bit of a hollow in the edge of the tree right there. Man, and you can see the curls coming out here, just like we were looking at from the outside. That blade's cutting real nice too. Crotch figure showing up here, guys. This is something most people will never see, is chestnut wood. True chestnut, American chestnut. There's Chinese chestnut, but not much in the way of true American chestnut. If people are cutting down American chestnut trees that are live just to mill them up, I don't know. Not until we get them saved, guys. Not until we get them saved. Let's get into that next cut. I'm anxious to see what this crotch figure is going to look like. Slab number 2, folks. Oops. Throw it off the mill. Ready? Oh, wow. Nice. All right, let's oh wow. There you have it. Crotch figure from American Chestnut. Beautiful stuff. It's the first time I have ever seen American Chestnut in person. It's not some old barn beam or something. Another bunch of crotch figure right here. Picking up the double crotch. Coming down on this side, we still got a little bit of curl along here. Compression figure here. And let's go back up the other end. And we got all this compression figure along here. Nice. More to come. Let's get sawing.
Here we go.
Whoa, look at that.
It's nice.
Very nice.
This is just some good, this
Here.
is about quarter sawing right here. This grain right here, nice straight quarter sawing grain in this little section. And we picked up another branch nub here. It's a really interesting figure around that. Still got the compression figure. Tail end of the crotch figure on these two. I think that's about it for the crotch figure, folks, but we still got another cut to make. Yep, one more cut to make and we're done. There it is. Water pop, as they like to call it up there at Canadian Woodworks. Nice set of book match right there. What do you think? Epoxy time.
Okay.
Wow. Huh, surprise. That's the last of it, folks. Nice crotch grain there. Boy, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did. This is some amazing looking wood. No wonder No wonder this was highly prized in the day, and it's even more highly prized now, being so rare. Some beautiful stuff. I'm going to salvage what we can out of these and try to keep this one alive for a few more years. Well, everybody, that'll wrap it up here at the Iron Oak Sawmill. Beautiful American chestnut lumber, something I've never seen on the sawmill, never seen in person. Only old barn beams, stuff like that. But this is the first time we've had the pleasure to mill these logs up. Bunch, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9/4 slabs out of that one log, and the smaller logs we cut into 5/4. They may not be all that stable, but we can salvage certain little sections out of it and make something out of it. I'd rather keep it and be able to keep it around for another 100 years would be nice. What else we got? Oh, we did have quite a few pieces for bowl blanks or just turning blanks of some sort. Yep. They're all sealed, wax covered with the anchor seal. We use the anchor seal on those as well, anchor seal 2. And they're stacked and drying, and on the rare chance that I get to get in the shop and get on the lathe, I'll be turning some bowls or some sort of, I don't know, whatever I turn.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Iron and Oak Sawmill t-shirts, folks, still available. And we'll have a link down in the description. You can go ahead and click on that to get you over to our manufacturer's Etsy page. Linda over there will hook you up with one, and we definitely appreciate that. It helps support the channel here and helps support a small local business for our area. Definitely appreciate that. Let me see what else. Mentions of some of the other channels we watch. Well, you mentioned Red Poppy Ranch.
Yeah, we mentioned that before.
Northwest Sawyer. Yeah. He's got a pretty cool channel out there. Look it up, Northwest Sawyer. Heavy equipment operator, sawmill operator, and he builds some nice timber frame structures as well. Pretty handy at woodworking as well. So check out Jason over there at Northwest Sawyer. But I think that'll about wrap it up. You ready to go for some dinner?
I'm starving.
I'm starving. And you know, it's just sit in some air conditioning for a while and get cooled down. It was a hot day today, but we got it done and salvaged some nice chestnut logs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking those out. Hey, if you've got any questions about anything we're doing here at the mill, how we're running the mill, how we're cutting the logs, what blades we're using, tools we're using, things like that, please put it down in the comments section. We'll be glad to help you out. And I think that's about it. So thanks everybody for stopping out. We'll see you later next time.
And take care.